Money is one of the most powerful ways to keep someone trapped within an abusive relationship. Financial abuse, I believe the statistics are 98% of abusive relationships have some form of financial abuse within them, especially when there are children involved. This video is going to be about the narcissist and money. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about the narcissist personality disorder, to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with in your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you overcome narcissistic abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. A narcissist will use varying games, varying manipulation tactics to control the money, even making you think you're in control of the money, yet intimidating you so much that you make sure that they have all the money they require, leaving you with very little money. They can leave you in control of paying all the bills, caretaking to all the finances, yet they manipulate you in such subtle, covert ways that you don't have enough money to take care of all the finances. Narcissists exploit people. One of their characteristics is exploitative behaviours. They are dishonest. They are a con artist. They swoop in your life and sell you a dream to deliver you a living nightmare. They might start off with all the lies about money, so you don't genuinely know how much or how little they actually have, while you're coming from a place of honesty. Narcissists are always looking for supply. They're always looking to get their needs met. They're always looking for a replacement for love, a replacement to feel enough, a replacement to get enough attention. They're often envious of other people and always looking at the quickest way possible to exploit people, to take from others what they are envious of, to gain what for themselves. They're always looking to create that external happiness as they struggle to create that internal happiness. And most of us can struggle to create internal happiness. Life likes to hit, and at times it hits very hard. However, most people don't go around destroying other people to make themselves feel better when life hits hard. Most people reach back and try and help other people through when life hits hard. Narcissistic people are self-entitled people that put themselves before all others because they believe they deserve special treatment. Whether the narcissist has money or not, they believe they're entitled to not only their money, they also believe they're entitled to yours. And many have underlying addictions. Many will spend money on gambling, on alcohol, on drugs, on pornography. They may compulsively shop. And some people can have these habits. It doesn't always make them a narcissist. I shall link the video up here between narcissism and addictions. However, often narcissists do have underlying addictions. Narcissists are the masters of manipulation, from gaslighting people, provoking people, to those silent treatments. When it comes to their mind games and to get their own needs met, nothing is exempt, including money. They exploit anything and everything to get their needs met. Over time, financial abuse chips away at you, and as it's often slowly done, you don't recognise what is happening to you until you're having to dig your way back out of a financial mess caused by a person who claimed to care about you. You begin to doubt your financial ability to take care of yourself, to take care of your children, making it harder to leave the person who is financially abusing you. You can doubt your stability, you can doubt your independence. Financial abuse places so many self-doubts within you. It can make you feel like you're not enough. It can make you feel humiliated. It can make you feel shame. And a narcissist will do all they can to shift the blame onto you so they can escape accountability of the things they actually do to you. Some ways narcissists can abuse you through finances. First, they might lie, then they might threaten you, then they leave you with very little money to take care of your own basic needs. They might say things such as, I need money for fuel for my car so I can get to work to earn some money. Therefore, I don't have enough money to give you towards the food shop this week. And we can rationalise that, well, they need to get to work to earn the money to pay the bills. However, they never seem to be paying the bills. They're borrowing money off you to earn money to borrow money. But we don't see it because they rationalise it away. And if you dare to bring that topic of conversation up with them, all hell breaks loose. So many people end up fawning to their abuser's behaviour for fear of reactions from their abuser. Narcissists believe they're entitled to anything and everything, therefore they will put their family into huge amounts of debt. You might have the tightwad narcissist that has loads of money in the bank but will not even buy their children shoes to walk in, feed their children, put a roof over their children's head. They will expect the other parent to do all that. They are the self-entitled hypocrite who believes you should be obligated to taking care of your children's needs while they should just go and take care of their own. Some people do like to save money. Some people do like to budget their finances. This doesn't necessarily make them a narcissist. When they are pathological about it, when they are stealing from others to gain for themselves, stealing from others to gain for themselves, this is when there are issues. Again, that self-entitlement, when you're dealing with a tightwad narcissist, they would expect you to take them out for a lavish meal. They might sit there and say, oh, I feel bad. Give me more food, give me more food. Oh, I feel bad about this. And still play the pity play as you're providing for them. Yet they will not provide for you. You might not even be allowed to turn the oven on in your own home because it would cost them electricity that they don't want to pay for. Some narcissists can be extremely generous to make you feel obligated, to establish themselves as somebody who is a giving person, not realising they are giving so they can take. If a narcissist buys a gift, it's not out of the goodness of their own heart, it's because they expect something in return. They expect that eternal gratitude, or they will bring it up and use it against you at any given opportunity. Those, after all I've done for you, to break down your boundaries, to guilt trip you, to do what they want you to do that's in their best interest and not yours. Many narcissists don't pay maintenance for their children, as it's another form of financial abuse. They don't believe they have to. They don't take responsibility for their own behaviour. They don't take responsibility for their own actions. They don't care enough about their own children. They lack the empathy to care for their children, to provide the basic necessities for their children. However, they expect the other parent to. Some narcissists will go all out to pay maintenance for their children to use it against the healthy parent, to use it in court cases, to play victim around friends and family. They'll not bother seeing the children, but they will say to people, I pay X amount a month to provide for my children, and they won't even allow me to see my children. So it's a little underhand game, playing away with whatever a narcissist is doing. That admiration phase to show people around them how good they are as a person, to suck people in, to gain enablers, to gain flying monkeys. Some narcissists might not pay maintenance for their children. They might lavish their children with gifts, which is also manipulating the children. If they are a narcissist, they are no better a parent than they are a partner. They are using these gifts to create those feelings of obligation within the child. Narcissists don't treat people badly all the time, which is what is so confusing. If someone walks into your life and says they hate you, you know they hate you. Narcissistic people claim to love you while they secretly try to exploit you. Some narcissists will do all they can to stop you having any sort of financial resources so they can further their control over you. They might want all the bank accounts in their name, their home, the assets, the cars, all in the narcissist's name. They might expect you to buy them a car, but put that car in their name. They might take credit cards or loans out in your name and max them out, and you might not find out about this until years later. They might try to sink you for depression and then take your name off the house, so they are the sole owner of the house. They might take your name off bank accounts. They might not be in any form of employment. They might be coming at you with the pity plays of the bad backs and the headaches, things that you can't genuinely prove. Yet you know people do get bad backs, you know people do suffer from headaches. However, what you'll notice is there is plenty of people who have these issues and worse issues that still manage to work. A narcissist uses these issues to their advantage so they can exploit people. There's a difference between someone genuinely being unable to work and needing help and support, and a narcissist who's manipulating the system to financially abuse those around them. There's the narcissist who wants the best of everything, so they will happily spend all of your money and they will happily spend all of their money and leave both of you with no money. And when it comes to your wants, your needs, your desires, they're not interested. You're not allowed to get yourself something, however they are. And if you do go and purchase yourself something, they will blame you for all the financial difficulties that you're in. They will use that in the smear campaign against you, saying how you financially abused them, twisting the story. They use many manipulative threats. They intimidate you through money. They might say, if you leave me, how are you going to provide for the children? When you call them out on their threats, they might say, I never said that. They might promise you future fake with you and something's happening in the present that's uncomfortable for you, to distract you, to get their own needs met, to get away with their behaviour. They might promise you something in the future, taking you on holiday, buying you something nice, taking you somewhere you both always wanted to go, or somewhere the narcissist has claimed they wanted to go, simply because they know you want to go there. So you believe they want that same dream as you. So you believe you're working hard together to achieve that dream together, not realising they're just using that dream to manipulate you, to future fake with you, to get their need met in the present. Once they've met their need in the present, they will stall you with the next week when I've earned this, next month when we've achieved that, next year when we've done this, to keep you living in hope. Or a year down the line, they'll just turn around and say, I never promised that. That's what you wanted, not me. To keep you confused, to exhaust you, to drain you, to upset you, to gain those emotional reactions from you so they can blame you for not delivering the promise they promised in the first place. They will lie about how much money they have. Those with little money will go all out to buy the best car they can to impress those around them. They will sabotage you. When you try to regain control of your financial situation, they will sabotage you any way they can. If you're going for a job interview, they might hide your car keys. Then they'll not help you look for your car keys. They'll just moan at you for not looking after your things properly, even though they're the ones that hid them, but you can't see that they've hid them. They will sabotage childcare. They will do all they can to sabotage you so they can further their control over you. They stop people doing any form of studying. They are envious of people. They don't want to see people further their careers, find their happiness, live their passions. So they will sabotage people. They will either drain people financially so they can't afford further studies, or they will keep people so busy they can't study, or they will subtly, covertly invalidate people. You really think you're capable of doing that? I don't really think that's a career path for you. They will do all they can to take you down to feel better about themselves. Some narcissists will directly steal from you. They will take money out of your purse and then they will claim that you must have misplaced it if you ask them about it. So you know, but you don't know. Even though you know, always listen to your instincts. They know what they are on about, even when you don't. Some narcissists will advise you, manipulate you into giving up work, claiming how they will take care of you. And then once they've got you right where they want you, they stop taking care of you. People who are not on the narcissist personality disorder spectrum, you do need at least 5 of the 9 characteristics for someone to be on the spectrum of the disorder. People who are not on the spectrum can get themselves into financial difficulty. They can have underlying addictions. It's a pattern of behaviour. It's the intent behind the narcissist behaviour. There are people in difficulties that are fighting their way back out, and then there are people in difficulties that are putting other people in difficulties. If you are still with a narcissist or thinking of leaving or recently left, you need to protect your assets. You need to be setting up bank accounts in your sole name and making sure they cannot find out anything about them. You need to gather all documentation about yourself, birth certificates, national insurance numbers, previous addresses. Gather all documents you can and keep them in a safe place where the narcissist cannot find them. Or if the narcissist already has them, phone the relative departments, seek to get those ones stopped and get another one sent out to an address where the narcissist cannot get hold of it. Create a budget, no matter how hard. It can feel like an impossible task when you are in it, but if you start to break it down, if you start taking those baby steps, you can find a way out. And sometimes you have to look at how far you've come and not how far you've got to go, to recognise that you are doing it. Slowly but surely you are getting to where you want to be. Change passwords, change PIN numbers. Do not feel ashamed for seeking help. Many people have life's challenges that they need help to get through. Do not feel bad seeking help and support. Do not feel bad speaking to the relevant people to get help, going into your bank and speaking to them. There are people who work in departments especially designed to help people through debt. Whether a narcissist puts you in debt or whether you put yourselves in debt, there is people willing to help you. There is always a way out. It just takes work. It's just finding the right way. It's knowing the outcome and then finding the right path to get you there. Narcissists take shortcuts in life. They exploit other people. Genuine people take the long road and feel better in the long run once they've achieved. Remember, when it comes to narcissistic people, they will go all out to make you believe that you are not enough. Remember, you are enough. We all make mistakes in life. We all make errors in judgment. It's about taking that lesson with us and creating a much happier life for ourselves. You are worthy, you are enough, and you do deserve more than those who just try to take from you. I shall add in the description the video on steps to leaving a narcissist and why you need to stop explaining yourself to a narcissist. No contact is always best, if not limited contact and grey rock. There are many ways a narcissist will use financial abuse to gain control over someone. There are many ways you can get out of the grasp of the narcissist financial control and take back control of your own finances, to take back control of your life. Thank you for listening. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.